Welcome back, everyone. Last we left off, I taught you how to make tea. Before that, I was telling you about my personal experiences in the world of theater. Now, I have a question for you. Have you ever been to a museum, looked at all the artwork on the walls, sculptures, paintings, modern art even? Have you ever been to a concert? Have you ever read a book or even turned on the television? Well, if you've done any of those things, you, like many, many others, have taken a part of a tradition as old as humankind itself. You have taken part in the consuming of art. I want to emphasize something. Art's integration. It should be a part of all people's lives, especially children. Their growing minds, their ability to create, to imagine. It's purer than anything else in the world, and art should be fundamental in shaping that. Today I'm going to talk to you very briefly about the history and subtypes of art, as well as its importance and roles in schools, and we'll be hearing a brief video clip from that. And lastly, I will be speaking to you on how truly important I feel it is. Shakespeare once said that all the world's a stage, men and women merely players. The arts have been around since before recorded history, but its presence has accompanied mankind from the ancient world all the way to today of the digital age. From pottery and cave art all the way to digital animation and the sparkling lights of Broadway and grand concerts. The arts have been through it all. Now, there are many types of art, such as performance arts of dance, music, and drama, the visual arts of painting and sketching, sculpting, architecture, cinema, and photography, and last, literary arts of poetry, prose, and drama. The arts are a fundamental tool in shaping young minds and accelerating their achievement. To speak on that, here are some of the words of successful arts educators from the CCSA Foundation.
You connect science with dance, or you connect math with music, or literacy with visual art. And you teach the same skill through two different media. So when you do that, kids have different ways to encode the information, so they have more pathways to access the information when they need it.
But this organization is not the only group advocating for child arts programs. As the Pro Arts Integration Group, I Paint My Mind, have conducted surveys that which find of those that receive an arts education, a reported 30% want to pursue a bachelor's degree. They were 5 times less likely to drop out of an educational program as those children without said arts programs, and they were also 5 times less likely to receive disciplinary actions and require such, as well as a reported 72% of employers have sought those with a well-rounded and creative mindset. Transcendentalist poet and philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "All artists were once amateurs, and no matter what your culture, there is no greater truth than this." The evaluation of art and the value that we place upon it is something constantly debated. An article from the BBC Future, a website publication, they spoke on its necessity, its value to society. And with this, I couldn't agree more as well. Arts is fundamental in many aspects of our lives. We can sit down and watch a show written by people that wanted to tell a story. We can listen to music by artists that wanted to speak their truth or entertain. We can walk down the street and look at the houses and the buildings surrounding us, and we see the painstaking hours that were spent crafting perfection to somebody. like that of math, science, communications, and history, arts deserves its own special recognition, its own place. So I implore all of you to seek out any chance you have to give the gift of art in all of its multiplicity, and especially for those lucky enough to be parents, to push your children towards a more rounded worldview that is cultural and creative and imaginative. Humanity thrives through the creativity of those that dare to be inspired. It is said there is beauty in all things. To this I say, why not add just a little bit more? Thank you.